every one of you seated here know that the Lord is coming. The sign of the Lord coming that he said in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus said, I will read it later. He predicted the sign. He told the disciple, when things like this is happening, know that the time is at hand. And in this our generation, when you read Matthew chapter 24 from 1 to 14, you see that all what Jesus said, it is happening. And it's even over happening now. We are seeing things happening every day. It's for Christians all around the world to know that the time is at hand. The time is at hand. Just, is it a month ago, I had a revelation. We were in Aba for program. Some of you have had it. In that revelation, I was looking at President Trump of America talking, giving speech. I was sitting in my own house watching the TV. And as he was giving the speech, addressing the public, the press, I now heard him chipping in about Jesus coming. He was talking that all this thing we are doing, we should not forget about Jesus, talking about Jesus. Then people were laughing at him. Serious laughing. They were laughing him to scorn, as if the man is mad. Some were like, what is he talking? What concerns Jesus? They were just laughing at him. And me that I was watching, I said, why are they laughing at this man? As if the man says something that is not existing. They keep on laughing. At a point, he too was laughing with them. And then he now said, let's take it serious. Jesus is coming. But he now told them that, see the time. When I look at the time he was showing the people, it was 11:45. And then he now said, rapture time is already here. It's like we are waiting for rapture time, 12 o'clock. But to them, it was 11:45. I saw the time. Then he forgot about Jesus and started talking about their normal thing. Then all of a sudden, by the side of the television, the Lord appeared and said to me, I am using Trump as a donkey for Americans, for the world, to revive my name that they have forgotten, to revive the meaning of me to them again. Many Americans, the world, they only know my name, they have forgot about me. I am using him like the donkey of old time I used to warn the prophet. He said, but the time is showing them it is not the correct time. Look at my own time. Then the Lord raised up a Roman clock. This kind of figure that they will say 1 is I, and 2, we have 2, something like I. And raise it up and say, this is my time of rapture. And when Jesus raised it up, it was like 1 minute to 12. So as I was looking at it, I now say, this is your own time. Immediately it was sharp 12. Then I now say to myself, that simply means where I'm standing, I cannot even move my leg again. Rapture have taken place because see the time. Then I now told the Lord, I have 4 things to do. But now I will not able to go and do them because see the time is rapture time now. Then I start mentioning the things I want to do. As I was saying it, normal life, before we go to Abba program, or I was not even thinking about rapture. That have been my plan for this year to next year. I was talking some of the things to my husband. I say, I would like to visit my elder sister in America, that I want to be firm with her this time around, very hard, because we have been talking. Today she will give her life to Christ. She will dress holy, give her life, and tomorrow she will go back to the world. This time I want to tell her so that our guilt will not be in my heart. That was before the rapture day I've been talking. Then the other one, I was like, I want to visit my country to talk to the chapter leaders because our movement there is growing like this. So I said, let me go and talk to them because some are taking these things to be played. Then visit my father village. It has been a strong place of evil, this, that, as we are growing up. So my mind just run to them and say, let me don't be selfish. I've lost both of my parents in hell, and I don't want to lose my uncle, my aunties, and they are just hearing. Truly, I've not gotten one-on-one talk with them or even go to the village, you know. So I really want to go there. So this was the thing in my mind. Then I now told the Lord, I have a program I'm planning to do. That time, Turning Point program was coming, but I did not say in that dream Turning Point. But there is a program I was planning, which I don't know it was Turning Point, but after the dream, I have a plan to do Turning Point. So, but I was telling the Lord, then I have a program in heart I want to do. Then the Lord Jesus was looking at me and he was smiling and said, go and tell my son, Paul, I've seen in him, he wants to walk. For him, he wants me to tarry my coming so that he will be able to go more round and gather people. But me, God, I've seen inside him, even him, the strength is tired. Go and tell him, it's just because he's not murmuring. He don't want to murmur that. I'm tired of the work. I need rest, my body. But I've seen in him. You don't even need to speak it. I've seen in him. In fact, go and tell him, even me, your God, your Savior, I am tired with humanity. Go and tell him, because I am winning them to me. They are taking me for play. They will go back. They are coming, they are going back. Even the ones that say they are decided to follow me, they are now going back. If I delay my coming, I will lose the one I've been keeping for long. So go and tell him, I am waiting for him. He's planning a program for me. After he finished that program, I will be there to gather the ones we can gather in that program. After, tell him, let's just go with this one we have. Then I say, hey, I was confused because my own plan is scattered. Go like this. Then I turned. He pointed at Daddy. I saw Pastor Rika sitting with plenty pastors, coordinators, and other leaders, which I know there are other leaders in different denominations or anywhere because they are mixed people I saw there. In a long table, they were talking. I see paper, people writing. It's like they were really planning a program, which I don't know in that revelation. So he was like, go and meet him and tell him that he should finish what he's doing. Like, Daddy, they are planning a program. After that program, let's go. That my children are not taking me serious. They are playing with me. And if I keep on delaying my coming, even the ones, the very elect that you have been keeping you, some of you are genuine. You are sitting here, you want rapture to take place and you go heaven. But if the Lord tarry is coming, some of these bad eggs you are mixing with these worldly people, they will pollute you in the long runs. Because you will now say, the way they were talking is like 5 years time Jesus will come. He's not coming yet. Let me go and do 2-3 business. Let me leave chapter business first. Let me leave church business first. I'm traveling first. I want to go and do business connection. And that is where you pollute yourself. And that is what Satan wants. So that it will get you unawares. So Jesus knows that if he tarries, many will go back. That's why he says he's coming. Since he said this to us, before I woke up, as he said like this cloud that looked like a smoke in our eyes, the Lord just did his hand like this. The thing become like a curtain, like a window curtain, like you just draw casually like this. The power of God. When you just draw it like this, I saw horses that men are sitting on top. You know, as the Bible says, it will be coming with all the angels and saints. Countless number of them. Then I now say to the Lord, you people are already on the earth. You are already on the cloud. That's what I say. Then he replied me and said, we are on top of the earth. And now he said, go and tell my servant, rapture time is here. But I give you people 30 seconds. That this thing that is clicking, the shorthand that used to go round. As soon as he reach at 6, tell him, I'll be coming. 30 seconds. Then I say, like I'm going now, but when it's still all is clocking inside for me to see. When I look, it has been like 5 seconds have passed from the 12, sharp 12. Then me, I was calculating, running there, going to my sister. I was just confused in the dream. Then I woke up. When I woke up, I told my husband we were in Aba that time for a crusade. I say it's like we have to put more oil in our lamp, more energy, no time to rest. It's like we have to go round. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. He has given us few minutes, few seconds, not even years again. These people will not say, I'm coming in 2 years' time. The coming of Jesus is sooner than we expect. Maybe you are thinking in 10 years' time, maybe it can tarry like that. His seconds is not our own way of thinking the seconds. He has his own way. But I want you not to think about 30 years, 60 years, 100 years. If Jesus studied for 100 years, I wonder, will you still be in holiness? Will you still continue? So just think about the soonest. Anytime now, the Lord is coming. You that you are still sitting on your restitution balance. You are still saying, God, give me money before I go and do my restitution. Shame to go and do restitution. You that you are still sitting on witchcraft. You are a witch. You are a wizard. You are still deceiving children of God. They are using you, thinking you are a woman of God. You are a child of God. You are a great sister. You are a great brother. But you are a spy for marine kingdom in the children of God place. And you are balanced. You are laughing. You are playing. Terrible thing is coming. Terrible thing is coming. You are sitting in that divorce marriage. You have anger, malice, masturbation. You are still doing it. Gossip. You are not taking it to consideration. You are not praying. You have lost immorality thoughts, wicked thoughts. You have slandering lips. Go from one house to another, scattering people's name. Spoiling the name of house of God, spoiling your pastor name, your women leader name, your sister. You have scattered their name, area to area. And you are not fighting that spirit. You are not even crying. Some of you have compromised the standard of God. You have compromised it. Is it in your family? Is it towards your children, towards your husband, your wife, even the church members? You are compromising the standard now for money. This is it. The foolish virgins in the Christendom is increasing every day. Now the very elect that need to lecture, teach, perfect, change, waking up the sleeping one, the foolish ones, to get them ready, to dress them up, to clean them up for the bride coming. But now, they are now becoming the foolish virgins. You have holiness churches that before they were hot. Today people are crying, what is happening in deeper life? The word is there, but the life is not there. They are living in pretense. Some of you are there, you know, anger, malice, gossip, secret sin. They are just packaging themselves because of the former glory, saying, oh, deeper life, you know, pride. Is it watchman? Is it your own denomination? That you know they preach holiness, but you know the holiness is only on the pulpit now. The people are only hearer, preacher. They are not doers of it. Pretending have taken over. Pride have taken over. Is it no more? Some of you have started doing pretending work. Some of you are not taking the movement serious again. You have now turned your face to another thing. Hey, you are now becoming a foolish virgin. You don't study the word of God again. You don't do evangelism again. Now you are even ashamed to carry the Bible. You don't do evangelism again. You don't pray. 1 hour prayer they give us in this movement. Many people are failing. When they want to pray, they close their eyes, they sleep. Some busy life work have taken over the time. You don't have time for God again. You don't study the word of God again. You don't go to church. You don't come for chapter meeting again. You have used to holiness. As somebody will say, I know what they are preaching. I know what is holiness. You can even know what Sister Linda wants to say now. You even know when that Rika is preaching. Say, I know this is the way that Rika will be going. You have been used to the word holiness. The preaching of holiness. You are even preaching it. But you have little foxes in your life. The dressing have been compromised. Many of our sisters now, our brothers now, the youth, you see them now with short skirts. Even in their wedding, you see them put foundation on their face, painting, slight paint. They think that some of us, we don't know they are making up. Your blouse neck now is not standard. Your sleeve is short now. Your skirt is very tight. When you bend down, they are seeing your breast. You know that the time you know Christ in holiness and righteousness, you fear to put on anything pollution on your body. Anything that will show half part of your nakedness, you tremble. But now, because it has taken 6 years, 7 years, the Lord is not coming, you have forgotten about it. You have forgotten about it. Your dressing now is decoration. Holiness fashion now. All over the sisters now, you do fashioning business. Decorating your clothes with stones. You want to follow the lifestyle of the world. The kind of hat you put on your head is just like those ones in the world. There is no difference between you and those ones in the world. The only difference is because you don't put on earring, you don't put on jewelry. But the dressing is like the same. There are some women in these sinful churches. They put on jewelry, but they dress decent. And some of you are like them now. There is no difference in your speech. In the office you work, people know you to sit down and be gisting, sinful gisting. There is no light coming from you in that office. In corruption, you know, you laugh about it. You don't preach in the church. So people, they are even so, you are part of these holiness people. But we don't know. How will they know you have never preached about Christ in the office? You have started taking bribe. You have started giving bribe. In the school, you are doing expo. Some of you, the parents now, you know this government, this world, if you don't help your children, they will fail. You started contributing. The teacher will be sending message around. Parents will be contributing to do expo for their children in the school. Holiness parents. You think that Jesus is not coming again. You think that Jesus is not coming again. They will shut heaven for you. If you don't wake up now, if you don't revive yourself again, if you don't do your restitution again, if you don't draw yourself closer to Christ again, I'm telling you, my sister, it's not about the dressing only. They will shut heaven for you. You will cry. Because while you will cry, your own time, your own was closer to heaven like this. You know the truth, you know what to do, how to become safe, how to live a holy life, what it takes to make heaven, you know it. But because of business, because of job, some of them, as we are talking about rapture now, there are some people who say, I beg, rapture should not come because I want to get married first. Some will be saying, I beg, I just married, I need a child in my home. Some will say, I want to travel. Please, it's not the time when I want to travel. The Lord should not come yet. You are delaying the Lord. You are not praying for the Lord to come because of carnality. Sin in your life. You are a sinner, secret sinner. Those that don't want the Lord to come now, you know what you want. You are carnal. You are a sinner. You are just deceiving yourself, not God. Some job have taken them away. You can't see them again. They are too busy. Schools, our youth, education, schools. Before they were on fire. Now in the university, they are wayward. Some, because of worldly pleasure, they have gone back, compromising the standard of holiness. Is it in the church now? Is it in the church now? Some of our former coordinators after left, we are seeing what they are doing now, compromising all over. Because their mind is now on members. How to gather members. Not the word again. Holiness is too hard. I want to beg you. It's like I should cry. When I'm seeing people started well and now at the end for you to get your reward, you are going back. You are going back. Some of you are just be angry because of whatever little things that happen. You are going back. Some of you, your churches you are going now is dancing, comedy in the church. And you say, God send me there for a mission work. Since you have been in that church, tell me how many people that you have preached to bring out. But you are in those churches that you know they don't preach holiness. Carnality is everywhere. They only do prophecy. Some is because of they're helping you money. That's why you're there. The pastor is helping me. What will I do? Holiness, they don't help people. You trade your soul. You trade your soul. You are in Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord is coming now. The Lord is coming down. Now you are doing fashion holiness. Fashion holiness. You are now saying, I beg, holiness is the heart. After all, I'm wearing skirt. You know what you are doing. Fashion holiness. The preachers now in Horimo, in holiness standard, many are not preaching the truth again, the total truth, the power of the truth again. A place where you will hear the word, you will know that sinners will not be able to sit in that place. But today, most of our members, their churches, most of you, your life, you have been balanced with lying. You lie, there's no fear again. I want you to check Those years, like 2012, 2013, you fear to lie. You fear to gossip. When somebody visits you with gossip, do you hear what happened? You say, please, 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 please. I don't want to hear. But today, you have committee of gossip. You gossip. Laugh, gossip. Somebody is passing, you scratch the other person and do hand. And you say you are going to heaven. You are among the foolish virgins. Very soon you will see it. When the rapture will soon take place, you yourself will be asking God, why? You don't know Satan have carried you far. You think it's going back to hearing that will make you to look as if you are backsliding. That is not only, even in the holy kingdom, as we are in the church like this, you will be backsliding like this, you don't know. All these little foxes in your life. Some of you have to pay debt. You are not making effort to pay the debt. You are busy bombarding God. Father, give me money. Father, give me money so that we're going to pay my debt. 3 years, 4 years. You have not gone to your debtors. You have not confessed your sin to them. You are hiding. You are still hiding. You think that it's when you come to church. It's when you remove earring. It's when you are fasting, you are praying. That thing will take you to heaven. Go and do the truth. Go and meet them. Confess your sin. But you are still sitting on your debt. You are still sitting on your debt. Some of you still have lusting in your heart. You are not praying towards that. The Lord will help you. I am telling you because the Lord is coming very soon.